Christy here, and I'm here with a very eagerly anticipated album share. This is for my last half of 2016, and there are process videos for most of the layouts in this album, except for probably the last 2 or 3 months of layouts, just because I fell really far behind in doing some mini albums like October Daily and December Daily, and then some other mini album gifts that I've just been recently working on. Now my dog is with me and he is being a pain and growling and stuff, so hopefully he's not too annoying. I've sat here for the last 5 minutes trying to shush him and he just will not have it. So that's life, I guess, but all the layouts are complete in this album except for the last page, like the backing page. I kind of forgot about that, so I have to work on that. I have yet to do the book spine, but that takes like a minute, so I haven't done that yet, but I will. I want it to match the first half album. And this has never really happened before, but this album is so huge. It sits nicely, like on a shelf. You wouldn't really be able to tell, but it's still pretty massive. So I had adhered this on with glossy accents, and it didn't really take. So I'm gonna try some hot glue and hope that works. And if it doesn't, then maybe I'll find a use for this elsewhere, because I really like how it looks. So there is process videos for most of these, so it's going to be pretty quick. I'm going to try and make it pretty quick. Yeah, if you have any questions at all, just let me know in the comments, or check out to see if there's a process video for it. I try to get back to everyone. I haven't been really good at replying to comments lately, but I am going to remedy that pretty quickly here. Alright, so first page of, this is, volume 2, so it's from July 1st, or, the first week of July to the end of December. This was the first album where I decided that I did not want to round my corners anymore, and so you'll see lots of square photos. And also, I print entirely on my Canon Selphy for this album, and so because it's not a true 4x6, which doesn't bother me, it doesn't bother me at all, but I was finding that in other albums pictures were slipping out, and so I decided, you know what, for this album I'm going to try backing them onto a 4x6 white piece of cardstock. I love the way it looks. I think that's one of the reasons why this album is so thick. But also I didn't really shy away from thicker embellishments either, so like these wood veneer add quite a bit of bulk to the album as well. So yeah, and then I do have some inserts. So this past week here, Nora turned 2, and so I have a whole layout for Nora's 2nd birthday. And again, I was going for not using rounded corners, so if there was a card that I wanted to use that had rounded corners, I would just trim off the corners and back it onto a white piece of cardstock, or on this one, I chose some coordinating pattern paper as well, just to add some extra interest to the card and get rid of those rounded corners. This is one of my favorite layouts from the entire year. I just love the pop of red. I really love these alphas, and the photos in this layout are just so stunning to me. So, well, some of the photos, I should say, are stunning to me, but yeah, I just really, really, really love it. This one, I believe, was one of the last layouts that I did for Crafty Maven Getaway. If you haven't heard of that channel before, they post a new video every day of the week for all types of paper crafting, and it's a really good source of inspiration. I was on their team for about 6 months, I would guess. I can't really remember right now, but Yeah. So yeah, lots of bulky embellishments. I'm gonna try and be more mindful of that this year. I'm trying to slim things down a bit. So for chipboard, for example, the layouts that I've done recently with chipboard, I've peeled off some layers so that they're not so thick. And sometimes those wooden buttons have the foam backing, so I'm gonna peel those off. This is another one of my favorite layouts. This was the week that my dad celebrated his 60th birthday, and so this has an insert, and I used lots of acetate pieces and some stitching, and I just really like the colors in that layout. This one is mostly Maggie Holmes Gather, and I think this was one of the first projects I did for Paper Issues. I got on their team in August of this year, and so this was probably for Product Spotlight. This is another Product Spotlight layout that I did for Paper Issues. I really love how it turned out. It's such a cute collection. The chipboard in this collection is quite thin, which I like, but all the crepe paper chipboard is quite thick. So for those ones, I'm going to peel them off from now on. And I had really good intentions for this year to do some journaling, like on a bigger, like 8.5 by 11 page for each month, but I never did get around to doing that. And so you'll notice that there really isn't a lot of journaling in this album, which makes me sad. I'm definitely going to be more mindful going on to have more journaling, whether it's a 4x6 filler card or a 3x4 filler card, but just make time to do some more journaling. And as you know, I have printed and cut a bunch of labels. These labels are actually by Pretty Little Studio, but I have a ton of labels that will help in adding extra information. This is using Chamel's collection Little by Little. This one is Paige Evans. Forget the Take Me Away. And I got some chipboard sent to me and some buttons and things sent to me from a viewer, so I used those up. This is a layout I did for the Simple Stories design team call, which sadly I did not get chosen for, but I think it's, right now it's for the best. I'm happy with what I'm doing currently, so, and being able to choose products that I can mix and match and create how I like. This is another one that I created for the design team call, which I really love. I love the mix of the black alphas, and that was just because I ran out of the right letters, so I just pulled those in. This is Maggie Holmes Gather as well for Paper Issues, and so this chipboard's quite thick and adds a lot of bulk. I love this layout so much. This one I recently did for the Paper Issues Spring Crop for my challenge, Pocket Full of Posies. The challenges have just ended, but I really loved this layout, and this is the most fun I had making a layout in a long, long time. So, and this one I did for another challenge. I think it was Spring Cleaning, where you're just using a bunch of different collections. And so I use Cute Girl and Studio Calico and Amy Tangerine, maybe Simple Stories, like just a bunch of stuff. And I really liked the color scheme in that. This one was a sticker challenge. You were challenged to use tons and tons of stickers, I think. Or maybe I'm getting them mixed up. But, yeah, I think this is a sticker one, yeah. So, lots and lots and lots of stickers, and I just really love how this one turned out, too. This is a ribbon that Nora received after she completed her gymnastics class, and I actually didn't staple this or adhere this at all with any sort of adhesive, and I know that these types of stickers will just like peel right off, so I'm not too worried. If for some chance she wanted to take that out of the pocket, she would be able to do that. I really like this one too. This is a mix of stuff. This might be the sticker one that I was talking about. Yeah, this is the sticker one, but just a mix, and that's my favorite part of doing Project Life, is just mixing and matching collections and colors and themes and things. So like this cat is from Cute Girl, and this giraffe is from Amy Tangerine, and I just kind of went with the color scheme, and so I just threw it on there, and I really like kind of how it goes. So alright, so now we're into layouts that I did at the crop. So you might have seen sneak peeks of these on Instagram, and you'll see some photos popping up on Instagram in the next couple of weeks. But this one's using a whole bunch of different collections. So this paper here is from Outfitters. I can't remember. The gold lettering is from Hazelwood, and then the key and the pencil are from Hazelwood. This week was the premiere of Gilmore Girls, the reboot, and the local library was hosting like an event that we went to with the girls, or I went to with the girls, and you could make your own pin of your favorite boyfriend from Gilmore Girls, and I had Nora dressed up in plaid and a backwards baseball cap, so she kind of resembled Luke. And so when I was embellishing, I had these teacups or coffee cups left over from the Simple Life collection, and I just had to put those on there. So GG for Gilmore Girls. And then I also used some other papers and things from the Simple Life collection that I just had scraps of, and some other little pieces from Cool Kid and just, Chamel, and just mixing and matching. So that was the first layout that I did at my crop. This one is using Bella Boulevard's Make Your Mark, and I absolutely love this collection. It's so bright and fun, and just so many different colors. It could be used for girls or boys if you chose the color, if you paired the papers how you wanted them. This one I love, again, just using scraps. Like, I just rediscovered so many things I just had like tiny little snippets left of. For example, the Snow and Cocoa collection. So I just took what I had, this 4x6 and these two 3x4s, put them in pockets, and just embellish them with little pieces of Snow and Cocoa that I had. So this polar bear, chipboard, this little piece as well. What else? Oh, and the tiny word stickers. And then I just added other stuff. I love these letters from Fancy Pants, and I used those almost a year ago in another layout and just rediscovered them, and I just love them. This one I love as well. Lots of filler cards in this page layout. There wasn't a lot of photos for this week, and now we're starting to get into pages that I had for December Daily. So I didn't really feel the need to do a whole lot of journaling or include a whole lot of photos. And this is Maggie Holmes Gather, and again, just kind of using up bits and pieces that I had, finding use for some of those tougher embellishment pieces, and I just love how it turned out. And Kelly Perky had a stamp set or a card or something in a December kit that said "Stop Cookie Time," and so I just made my own. And a lot of the cards that you see as well throughout the whole album are Gossamer Blue that I just had in my stash, and I just found cards that coordinated and popped them into pockets. Alright, we're almost done. This is the last week of December, or sorry, second last week of December with Christmas, so it has a bit of an insert there. In my previous albums, I've had little tabs, so I need to do that as well. I should be writing this down. Things to do, but I love this layout. Lots of photos, obviously, because it encompasses Christmas Day. These gold phrases are from the Oasis collection. I absolutely love them. Using mostly Cute Girl with some Snow and Cocoa and some chipboard from Gossamer Blue. Used this unicorn acetate piece just stapled onto another acetate piece, slipped it into the pocket, added some sequins from Cute Girl and then some sequins from the crop that were on the table. And then the reverse side, this is my favorite. It's like they're looking at each other. It's so cute. And the last layout of 2016, which is mostly Christmas at my in-laws and some New Year's photos. This is using Chamel's Little by Little and some other stuff from my stash. This is like old Dear Lizzie, and then some Gossamer Blue cards. That's a Gossamer Blue card as well, but I just really liked it. Said cheers, so I thought it was perfect for New Year's papers, or pages, sorry. And then, so this is what I have to complete, and I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do there yet. I might move this over so that it's a double page spread, or I might leave it as is. I haven't decided yet, but I was on the Paper Issues blog for these next couple of layouts, just books that I've read in 2016. So just taking screenshots and putting them into the Project Life app to print them as 3x4s, using an Ali Edwards reed kit and some papers and embellishments from Cute Girl. And I had a lot of fun doing these layouts. So this is the second year where I've done books read and included it in my Project Life. And then at the back, I just have a Becky Higgins pocket with some memorabilia, a running bib, and some pamphlets and stuff from a place we went to pick strawberries. So I need to slip a pocket in here and just kind of see if there's any other bits and pieces that I could include in there. But that's pretty much it, guys. I'm so appreciative of all of your requests for this video. It really means a lot that you're even taking the time to watch this. So if you do have any questions about any layout or any products used or techniques or anything like that, just let me know. I will get back to you. Also, I'll link the Project Life process video playlist in the description box below, so you can check out any of the process videos. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. It really means a lot to me to see that you're subscribed and commenting and liking. So thanks so much for being here, and we'll see you really soon. Thanks. Bye.